Right-hander will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, H?
Well, for right now, it's just allowing over a base runner per inning. That's very good for a starting pitcher. It tells me that he keeps his team in the game every inning. And really, if you win the innings, you're going to win the game in the end.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Cleveland, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball one. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, one guy to keep your eye on is the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Linder, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. Walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Runners on first with 1 down. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Here's the 3-0. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Tap fouled at home plate. Once again, a 3-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
3-1. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Michael Pineda, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Christian Yelich.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Harold, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. And that's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is pulled into right and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good
Snyder.
start.
Into the box now, Robert Snyder, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Throw over to first, and the runner back. 0-1, here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Here's Michael Brantley, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runners going. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Runner going a second time. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out away here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run for him on the season, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
At the plate, Chad Lynn. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And that misses for ball one. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Strike two called, and it's even at 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Casey McGee would be next. Here comes the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Miami. Giancarlo Stanton now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there, 1 away.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And in the outfield, Marcell Ozuna. Now, he didn't profile as a guy you put in center field. You look at his body type and go, he can't run, and then he does. He runs everything down. But I also like the fact you can put him anywhere out there because his arm plays. He can throw the ball from any position with all the top guys.
Stepping in, Pablo Sandoval. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
That misses, 1-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Runners on first with one down. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now at the plate, Michael Pineda, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Echeverria for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch, chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of the second. The Marlins on top, 2-1. Stepping into the box, Casey McGee. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Casey McGee.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2, and a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And I'm looking at Carlos Santana. You talk about a journey to become a big league player. He was a sought-after catcher by most people, thinking this is a top-notch, top prospect catcher. Then he got blocked in the system. They moved him to third. He really struggled. Then they found a spot for him at first base, though, and he's become a pretty good player.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Echeverria now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. This is lifted out to left. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still lead it 2-1. Great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Well, Matt, that's his sixth game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging about pretty good.
Digging in for his second at bat, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Reined in, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting number 22, center fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Snyder gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lays off 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
One and one. Here it comes. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Snyder takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians leave one. They're down 2-1. Digging in, Corey St. Odd. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Corey St. Odd.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, this is not the way you want to start the inning. You got the opposing pitcher leading off, then you fall behind him 2-0, and he's probably going to sit there and say, throw me 2 or 3 strikes before I swing the bat.
Here it comes, 2-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, in trouble for Sandoval. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward third. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. And he'll pull into second with one away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Robert Snyder, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set with the 0-1. A called strike over the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
That was a quick release right there from the second baseman. Very easily could have been an infield hit, but he erased any hopes of that with a good athletic throw.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. Hard hit ball to second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. One left for Miami. They lead it 2-1. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
48, Pablo Sandoval.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley on the move. One out.
The batter, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
I'm out.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
And that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Chad Lynn.
So stepping in, Chad Lynn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's running towards second. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it, and on one pitch he's retired.
Now batting, third baseman, Casey McGee.
So striding in, Casey McGee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
When you're struggling, you look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. The catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia, is in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Matt Boyd answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Echeverria now. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. After it is McCutchen. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The pitcher, number 17, Corey St. Odd.
Coming to the plate now, Corey St. Odd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that's in there for strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Marlins 3 and the Indians 1. At the plate, Matt Boyd. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Full count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. McGee ranging into the outfield makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box now, Francisco Linder. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch to short. Echeverria has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They still trail it here, 3-1. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Count is 2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
He gets another hit, his third hit of the game. Now he's been ice cold at the plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
Stepping in now, Robert Snyder, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No hits to this point. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. One there, on to first, and they get them both.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Ready now, Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Marlins 3 and the Indians 1. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he misses there. 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pablo Sandoval, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Has a look, now the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready once again, Pablo Sandoval. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And the runner back easily. And he takes ball 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Here's the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And a double steal try here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Santana.
From the stretch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a one positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. He'll try to bring in that 2nd run of the inning from third with 2 down. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run here.